Hello my lovely crafters, this is Crafty Sue 519. Welcome to my channel, and to all my returning subscribers, thank you very much. And to anyone who may be new to my channel, thank you very much. I hope you enjoy what you see and that you stick around for a very long time. So, I have a couple of things to kind of tie up loose ends for the week and get ready for the holiday. Christmas Eve. Happy Christmas Eve, everybody. Tonight, we go to my nephew's house for a Christmas pajama Christmas Eve. So we all get dressed in Christmas PJs and spend some good family time together. So looking forward to that. Tomorrow, we go to my son's house and have Christmas there. And it's chaos with all the presents and everything. Anyhow, I want to show you some Christmas cards that I received. I got this one, and this is from Amy Fordyce. Amy is fairly new to my channel. We were swap partners on Dina's channel, and that's how we got to know each other, and she became a subby, and now we're good friends. Very pretty, Amy. Thank you so much. And the next one is from Rosemary. You rock art. That pretty wreath on the card. I'm getting a little too much sun, I think. And she says, thank you so much for the... I can't read it. Adorable Christmas card. Love and hugs, Rosemary. Okay, that's good. Grumpy's here with me, so if you hear me talk to him, you'll know I'm not going crazy talking to myself. And this is from my friend Lisa Watson. I was so happy to get this. Lisa is Queen's Cousins Crafts, and she hasn't been doing much on Facebook lately, and I was worried about her. And then I got this beautiful card from her. I was so happy. So happy you sent this, Lisa. Thank you very much. Very pretty. And then yesterday I got this one from Janet K. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas, Janet K and Chris. Crafts and Tea with Janet K. Cute. Thank you, Janet. And then I got this one, and I was so surprised to get this. This is from Linda Bedinger. She's a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator that I watch here on YouTube. And, wow, I didn't expect this at all. So this was a lovely surprise. She said, have a wonderful holiday season and a happy new year. Warmly, Linda. Isn't that pretty? Pretty. The little deer and a bow. Love it. Love it. So those are the Christmas cards I got this week. I want to tell you that I'm not going to be doing my Saturday mishmash tomorrow and next Saturday, since it's Christmas and New Year's Day. So nothing wrong, just enjoying the holidays, and that's it. So if you don't see the mishmashes and you're looking for it, that's why they won't be there. And that's it. And I don't know if I'm going to do anything next week. I'll see how I feel. I might take the week off and just enjoy spending time with my grandkids and my Grumpy. He just made quite the face. Well, we have a little story to tell you. It's been quite a week here. It's been crazy. As I said, we're going to my nephew's tonight with all the family, with my son and his family, my nephew and his family, Grumpy and I, and my daughter-in-law's parents. They just got back here from Haiti. They moved here, and they had to go back to Haiti to sell their house and everything, and They got all of that done and they just came back. So my nephew and his wife decided that they wanted everybody to be tested for COVID to make sure we were all okay, since we were getting together for the first time in 2 years and we were all safe. So Monday, first Grumpy didn't want to do this. He didn't want to go get COVID tested because we're vaccinated and we're boosted and we're very careful and yada, yada, yada. But Monday I was going to go. I said, I'll do it. I don't have a problem doing it. I'm not concerned. So at the last minute, Grumpy said, okay, I'll go too. I'll do it too. So we drove down to Bradenton, where we knew you could go and get tested without an appointment. And there was hardly anybody there. I was very surprised. And the process was very quick, and we did our little rapid test and left there and went to Detweiler's, which is a grocery store with the best fresh produce and fruits and fish, and it's a crazy, insane store. There were 1 million people in that store that day. I couldn't believe it for a Monday morning. Anyhow, while we were in the store, we got the results of our COVID tests. So I read mine, and mine was negative, and Grumpy read his, and his was...
Not detected.
No, not...
No, detected.
His was positive.
Okay, it didn't say that, it said detected.
Yes, but it's...
Yeah, it's a positive. I'm just saying what it said.
So...
Yours said not detected.
Yes. Anyhow, mine was good, his was not, which shocked us because how could that be? How could he be positive and me be negative when we're together all the time? So I told him, I said, we're going right back and you're going to have the, what's it called?
PCR.
The PCR test. That's the bigger test, the one that goes to the laboratories.
Yes.
So he agreed. He balked a little bit, but then he agreed to do it.
Well, by this time I was a little freaked out.
Yeah. Last thing we expected was to be positive. So, and of course, he had no symptoms. Nothing. So we went back, and he told one of the women there that his rapid test was positive, and he wanted to have the...
PC?
I can never remember what it's
PCR.
called. The PCR test. So they did it. And now we had to wait 1 to 3 days to find out if he was negative or not. And we knew that this one would be the accurate one, not the rapid. The rapid test, not the best, but a good indication. So that whole day, Monday, I was just sick. I mean, literally sick over all of this. I was crying. I figured, oh gosh, I'm not going to be able to have Christmas with my family because I'm exposed to him and he can't have Christmas, and he was bummed that he wouldn't be able to have Christmas, and oh gosh, it was an awful, awful day.
And I got banned to the spare bedroom.
That's right. I kicked him out of the bedroom and he had to go to the guest room to sleep because we didn't know what was happening. You know, we didn't know. I didn't want to get sick, and
I usually cook dinner. Not that night.
No.
Don't touch my food.
I was so freaked out. I think I walked around with Lysol
Spraying everything.
It was crazy. It was just a totally freaked out day. Well, the next morning, I was in bed, and I heard, it was early in the morning, and I heard a tone on Grumpy's phone that I knew was a message. So I didn't sleep that night. I was just worried sick and couldn't sleep, and he was in the other room, and you know how it is. And I got up, and he looked at me and he said,
I'm negative.
His test came back negative. Oh my gosh. So of course I'm crying again and happy as can be that he's negative and Christmas is back on. Yay. Yay.
So it wasn't like, oh my God, I'm glad you're fine. It was, oh, I get to have Christmas. There we go.
That's not true. That's not true. I gave you a big hug and a kiss and wasn't afraid to be near you anymore.
Oh, okay. Now, and then she says, get in the kitchen and cook me some breakfast.
I did. That's a joke with us
Yes.
to say that, but anyhow.
Which
Boy.
I'm going to have to do as soon as we're done with this, too, by the way.
No, because I'm having raspberries for breakfast.
Oh, finally.
Yes,
Which she got at that Weiler supermarket.
that's right. Cheap. So now we're happy. I told my son he was positive. Now I had to tell my son they're negative, and I sent the negative results to my nephew's wife for both of us so she could see that we're negative. And when was it? This is Friday. Wednesday? His phone rings,
Oh, yeah.
and he answers it, and I'll let you tell him this story.
So I answer the phone, and this sounded like she was 10 years old. Girl, tells me her name, which I couldn't understand. And she's from the Hillsborough County, and that's the county we live in, health department. And she was calling as a follow-up on my positive test. And I said, yes, but I got a test right after that, and it's negative. Oh, well, we're only doing the positives. What are you doing to quarantine yourself? I said, did you hear what I said? The second test was the PCR test, and it's negative. And she goes, oh, yeah, I know. I'm looking at it right here. Wait a minute. I'll have to talk to my supervisor. I will call you back. All right, call me back. It was what, 15 minutes? Not very long.
Yeah, about 15 minutes.
She called back. Who's in the house with you? Name. Relationship. What else did she ask me?
That was
Just a few questions.
yeah. Symptoms. Symptoms you were having
symptoms.
for not having COVID.
Yeah. And I don't remember exactly how it went, but I said, well, okay, let me just say this. All these numbers are reporting on people who have it, I wouldn't believe them, because this is going to get counted as somebody who has it, and the follow-on test showed not. So they were totally disregarding the negative test, which to me is, I don't know, it's not right. So I don't know what to think of all this, but I'm glad it's a negative, and
You called your doctor.
yeah. Oh, that's right. She goes, I said, well, the negative doesn't count. Well, call your doctor and tell him what happened. Well, I called the doctor and they thought I was crazy. They said, well, the second one was the PCR and it was negative. You're a negative. So that was that.
So there's false positives out there, and if
Yeah.
it happened to us, it's happened to a lot of other people. In the future, we've said
No rapids.
no more rapid tests for us. If we feel the need to get tested, we are going to do the PCR tests and stay away from the rapid tests, because that was quite an experience, from the positives and the worrying to the Department of Health calling and ignoring him being negative and just wanting the information to report a positive. That was crazy. That was eye-opening. So, not too pleased with how things are getting reported on
You were
positive COVID.
suspicious about that anyhow.
About the numbers. Didn't make sense. Numbers didn't make sense to me. But anyhow, nonetheless, the holiday is here. Please be safe. We are all negative in my family, thank goodness.
Nick and Ariel too. Yeah. Oh,
And we feel very comfortable about getting together with our family today and tomorrow. And maybe it's a good thing for everybody to do this when you're going to have a big family gathering, just to be on the safe side.
see, I should have went with my original thoughts of not getting tested. It could have avoided all this.
And then they wouldn't let you come to Christmas, though.
No, well, that's their loss, huh? So I'll say one thing about the test in case you have not had it. At the beginning of this COVID business, when they were showing people getting swabbed for the test, and they were sticking that swab up into their brain, it looked like. I was expecting that, and that wasn't the case at all. It was just barely at the beginning of your nose.
Well, it was a little further than the beginning of your
Not
nose,
much.
but it wasn't as uncomfortable as we thought it was going to be. It was the first time both of us got tested. We had no reason to before this. Anyhow, that's it. That's what we got for you today. We had to tell that story. We debated all week whether or not to say anything. Grumpy still wasn't too sure.
I voted no.
He didn't want to tell his story. But I think it's important for people to know. I really do think it's important for people to know. If you have the rapid test and you're positive, go back and have the PCR test.
Or just don't do the rapid.
Yeah, or skip the rapid altogether and go right to the PCR because obviously they are not accurate all the time. So Grumpy and I would love to wish you all a very, very Merry Christmas. And I hope you get to spend time with your family and be happy, eat good food, remember the reason for the season first, then enjoy everything else. So until next time, love yous. Bye.